gorgeous late summer afternoon. It's time for football from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Buffalo Bills. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
First and 10, it's Levis. That's dumped off to Pollard. Finding room at midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. The Bills are 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Tony Pollard out of the backfield, the intended target, and that'll make it third down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. This short throw caught by Goddard, and he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Here we go, fourth down, Levis. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Bills' drive stalls out on fourth down, and on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Finding ETN here, catching it on the out route. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Herbert. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. Touchdown! Juju Smith-Schuster, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. From the end zone, here's Devin Tompkins. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. A big play here for Buffalo. 55 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
19. Levis sets up to throw here. This pass complete to Pollard on the out route. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll throw it again with Levis. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Second and 10. Now a man who's taken the reins with the Cowboys, it's Tony Pollard. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official.
They try to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Antonio Johnson. And the Raiders will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Flushed, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's second and 11. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Throw left side, complete to Isabella. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now third down and 6 to go. Now it's Herbert. That is caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. On first down, it's Herbert. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Here's Herbert. ETN bringing in another one. 7 yards there and a first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Eluding the pressure right. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The end result, 21 yards. A man coming off an 1,100-yard campaign last year. Here's Travis Etienne. And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Herbert now. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. And they'll run with ETN. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Once more ETN, but he will go backwards as he stopped for a loss. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
He'll buy some time right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Check smash, check smash. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Levis on 3rd down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Warrior 70. Cut 19, cut 19.
Levis from the gun. And this one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Check, Panther. Let's go.
Pollard going to try the right side. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
17,
Off the play fake, Levis. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he's got Pierce. Touchdown, Bills. Alec Pierce, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills have cut it back within a score. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky. To get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. In motion left is Thomas. Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. On 1st down, Levis. To the sideline and incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover. But I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
Levis. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Levis to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. Touchdown! Alec Pierce. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The Bills' offense staying out there as they'll line up and go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And Thomas has it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku, and it's 2nd down. Herbert throwing again. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Ethan Evans now. Devin Tompkins deep to return it. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Second down and 8.
19, go.
Levis to throw off play action. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Levis. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Herbert back to the air. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Now it's Herbert. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Etienne bringing in another one. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Etienne will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. Now Moody for the PAT.
Jake Moody for the extra point.
And the lead is up to 5.
Makes the score Raiders 17, Bills 12.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And just shutting him off there. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. Levis will try to throw for the 2. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it will stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
On the return, the Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back to the air. Herbert on second down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line. Herbert. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down.
At the Bills' 44-yard line.
Baylor Tigers.
To the air again, Herbert. Flush to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
That's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this third quarter, but then one mistake. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it, this is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for him for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Herbert off of play action, rolling to his right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Herbert on first down now. He'll drop this one off with ETN. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, Herbert. Did he get the feet down? Yes. Touchdown. David Njoku, 29 yards. And the Raiders are back within a score. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is down to 2.
26. Raiders 24.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here's Jones. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On first down, Justin Herbert. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he is going to score. It's a pick pick six and a Bills touchdown.
Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Flushed out right. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. Be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And they're going to speed things up here. From the 50, here's Herbert. And nearly another interception. Well, it would have been his third of the game, but this time he couldn't hang on.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Here's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide down with a good gain. A heck of an effort there on the scramble. Leaves him with just 3rd and a yard. Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Raiders. N'Keal Harry, 28 yards. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Moody good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Play action now. Levis. Oh, he had a man open, He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
On second down, Dillon. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. The offense on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
For a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Herbert now. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
Flushed out right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Fabian Moreau, and the Bills are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
Levis now on 1st and 10. He finds his man, Pollard. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Tony Pollard, 70 yards. And the Bills use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Vizcaino, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Into the hands of Smith-Schuster on the crossing pattern. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Herbert. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. On 4th down, Herbert. That's to his running back, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4. Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now Herbert. Throw left side, complete to Isabella. Here's 2nd down. Herbert. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. Second down, goal to go. Throwing, Herbert.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired. But he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest game we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a shoot.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. And his kick is indeed good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And this is going to be recovered by the Bills, and that should all but do it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defense